Well, as we begin a new year, I always love to look back on the year that was, and that's what we're doing with Dr. Frank Viggiano.
Yep, that's right. Dr. Frank here with the best products of 2012, and some of them carrying over into 13. And here's Dr. Frank with what's new.
Hey guys,
yeah.
good to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy
New Year to all our viewers.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
appreciate them watching all the time. Sure.
All the time.
So
You
how
bet.
did you narrow it down? How did you come up with this list today?
It was really difficult. I mean, it took me really the better part of 3 days because I went through all the months. You know, I'm on every month at least once. And I looked at what I thought was significant, value-oriented, safety. We'll talk a little bit about some of those kind of things. And I thought, you know, what really deserves to be on the table?
Great. So this is the best of 2012.
This is the best of 2012.
All right,
all the things that we brought in. Now, you know, we've had this on a number of times, and this is by G-Form. These products are just phenomenal. They are. It's basically an RPT technology, which is reactive protective technology.
Like elbow pads,
like,
and knee
right,
pads,
and they make them for elbow pads, and they also make them for knee pads. But the benefit here is that the shock absorption takes, in other words, the product takes the shock. And so if you drop your phone, you're going to have your phone.
Well, and honestly, I can attest to this. Okay, well, I love this video, first of all.
It's
They're
amazing.
Playing hockey.
Right, with iPhones.
With iPhones.
Right,
I
with
mean,
the G-Form cases on them. Look
really?
at that.
How much crazier is that?
Boy.
That's a real, and yesterday, they
What an
just
ad.
released a video. They dropped an iPhone with a new G-Form case 100,000 feet above Earth.
And?
What? Nothing.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, if you go to YouTube and Google G-Form
Oh my
and say
gosh.
100,000 foot drop, they
That's
just did
crazy.
it yesterday. Yeah.
Well, I listened to Dr. Frank. I got this one actually for my iPhone, and I can attest that my son, who's 2, has literally thrown it. I mean, he got mad when I told him he couldn't have it, and he threw
That's
it
great.
on the tile floor in a
That's great.
kitchen.
And?
Totally fine.
No problem.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's fine. It works.
That's amazing.
Lucky for
amazing
me.
stuff.
I love it.
All right.
Yeah.
Now the next 3 products deal with the automobile, and I think the biggest thing here is distracted driving. I am such an advocate of people not using, not texting and not using things to safety issues.
It's
right?
a huge problem.
Right, it is. The first one is called Mobile Home. This is a great little product. You'll see it's a little key fob here, and basically what you do, you attach it. We have a video. You attach it to either the sun visor, or the dashboard of the car, or the pocket, the door pocket.
Okay.
The benefit is it talks with Siri, because a lot of people use Siri. And when they use Siri, here you can see here's what's happening. So now all you do is you just touch the button. And when you touch the button, it automatically connects through the Bluetooth system in the car. It connects to your iPhone.
Not great.
So now you're talking to your iPhone and you're listening to it through the entire vehicle instead of holding the phone in your hand.
On the
trying
speakers.
to,
On the car speakers,
On the
yeah.
car speakers, yeah.
That is
So as
so
long as you
cool.
have Bluetooth technology in the car, fantastic product. I mean, at a $59, $79 price point, I mean, this is all about safety, and that's what it does.
And it's so simple and
So
easy.
simple,
Yep.
right, exactly.
All right,
What's next?
great.
All right, next one. This is called Mobileye. This is probably one of my favorites because I've been testing it, and I can attest to the fact that I would have had several accidents had it not been in the vehicle.
Really?
Yeah. Now, it's a camera.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn this around so our audience can see it. There's a camera here in the back. You can see that. You see the little camera that's there.
Yeah.
That goes in front of your rear view mirror on the windshield.
Okay.
And it's looking
Outside the vehicle?
inside the vehicle.
Inside the
Inside the
vehicle,
vehicle,
okay.
right. And it's looking for pedestrians. Here you go. So here's what happens. Now watch what, so you see those little squares that are around all those cars and so forth? Mobileye sees all these things. That's what
Okay.
it's doing, all right? Now he's driving, and he's getting too close to this vehicle.
Yeah.
And the Mobileye has alerted him, hey, you're coming up way too quick.
What
And
does it do? Beep?
an audible alarm, and it flashes too. See that little tiny, see the instrument
Okay.
panel?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
now
yeah.
he just crossed the center line.
Okay.
Unintended because he looked at his phone. And it tells you,
geez.
hey, you've just moved over. So a really nice loud alarm, and it keeps you, as you're moving forward, it keeps you a safe distance.
Distance, yeah.
Right, it basically tells you back off. For $849, I know people that have this, and it's literally saved their lives.
That's incredible.
And here's a pedestrian. See, look.
Same
my
thing.
goodness.
What happens?
Stop.
So
Wow.
yeah, so this little device that you saw, that's what comes with it. That's the package. You want to have it installed by a qualified installer. It installs into most any vehicle. So now all this technology that's in the new BMWs, Mercedes, and so forth, you can now get into your old
You can
car.
add on to
Right.
your older vehicle.
Older vehicle.
Yeah.
Isn't that
That
great?
is wonderful.
Now, what about this? This
All right,
is
so-
something, I've been thinking about this for my home, too. Does it work anywhere?
It works in both, yes.
Okay, oh
so
my
it's
gosh.
mobile, John, or it's also, now this is the most robust one that Wilson makes. This is by Wilson Electronics. The reason we have such a difficult time in our area with cell phone service.
The hills.
And we get dropped all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just-
and so Wilson, really, in my opinion, I've tested all of them. They make the best product. What's unique here, this product, and you can see the large amplifier here. This goes under the seat. And
Okay.
we actually have a diagram that shows how it's installed. See, so there's the unit under the seat, and basically you can put the antenna. There's an inside antenna and an outside antenna, but it increases the capacity of the signal by 20 times.
Oh, my.
And made in America.
So
If you're on the road a lot, that's huge.
Yeah,
Huge.
that is huge.
Well,
And-
here, firemen, police, ambulances,
Oh.
every vehicle in this city. basically that is, you know, emergency responders. They have this interview.
And if you wanted to put this in the home, where would it go? In the attic?
Well, you could basically since it's mobile, you may want to put it back in the car. You could put it in your office and simply temporarily wire it up.
I see.
Because this is the outside antenna. Yeah. This guy here. This is the inside antenna. You can see that. See, that's the inside antenna. And of course, look here. See the.
That goes in.
Yeah.
Plugs in the car.
Plugs in the car.
Cigarette lighter. Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Great.
Okay.
All right, flameless candles.
Yeah, and I had to bring these because, you know, of all the things, they're not high tech, but I'll tell you what, so safe.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful product.
Where's the battery?
The batteries are in the bottom.
Why did it take so long to come up with this idea? I love it.
Yeah, it's
looks
wonderful.
so real.
And they flicker.
Outside,
right, and they're made by
real.
Energizer.
Yeah.
The benefit here, John, in these particular ones, and Christy and I had these on a little bit ago, a couple of months back, but you can time them so they go off at a specific time.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Right. So restaurants, I mean, everybody uses candles, but this also, first time now you have a scent. They have vanilla. There's so many different scents. Yeah, here, smell.
It's real wax, right?
Yeah, it's real wax.
I love that.
Isn't that something?
It's so smart, especially with kids.
And $4.99 to basically what, $23, and I know that they got package deals. You got to just go online and find them, but great products.
Well, why don't we take a break?
Okay.
Because we've got lots more good stuff to get to. So don't go away. We've got more great products with Dr. Frank right after this.